Hi, I'm Allie. Join me as we work with Eva Beads and 2 needles to create this month's subscription box project called Sunrise Eva. Remember, if you need supplies, go ahead and check them out. Let me show you how. Click on the link in the description below to go to our website. Then click on the Add All Materials to Cart button. If any items are out of stock, don't worry. Just pick your favorite alternative from the options displayed. All right, now let's get started making our project. To begin this Sunrise Eva, we are starting with our Eva beads, 15-0 seed beads. We have 2mm bicones in the, 3mm in the vintage rose, and I have a cup button. This is a 2-needle project, and if you get the needle packs from us, a way to tell the different sizes is the 10s are the 2 in the middle, then 11s are on the side of that, and then 12s are on the very outer edge. So I have here the 11 size needles. Now I've put on this about 5 feet of thread, and I have a tail coming out both ends with the thread in the middle. I'm going to pick up 4 seed beads, which is going to be a very common number in this project, drop them down on one of the thread ends, and then I'm going to take this pink table cup button there and go through it with the needle points coming out the back. From here, we are going to grab 1, 2, 3, and 4 15-0 seed beads, 1, 2, 3, and 4 15-0s as well. Let those drop down on both of those needles and then onto your thread, making sure that you still have an equal amount of thread left. So there's not one side of your thread with your needle that has a ton and one side that doesn't have any. We're going to pick up one of our 3mm bicones here, and we are going to sew through the bicone with both needles. You'll notice how I pushed one down because both needles aren't going to fit through here. So you need to pull one through, then the other, and then you can pull them down. That's going to create a little V, which we'll use to connect to our loop that we do on the opposite side. For this, we are going to do, once again, 1, 2, 3, and 4 of our 15-0s on both sides. And then we're going to pick up our first of our Eva beads. If you've never used Eva beads before, they are a chevron-shaped bead, and we're going to go through both sides from the point towards the opening, 1 needle through each of those openings. When we come out here, we're going to grab 1 and 2 11-0 seed beads on both needles. Then we're going to do the same thing where we take both needles through one of our bicones. So I'm going to pull that one through, and we're going through in the same direction. Sometimes we crisscross, this one's same direction. From here, separate out those needles again. 1 and 2 of our 15s, 1 and 2 15s. Then we're going to pick up our next chevron Eva shaped bead, and we are going to let this come sunrise, going up with the point towards the top, going in towards the middle, and pull that all down next to our button. And see how you have just kind of that X feature in the middle here, and the Eva is getting wrapped on either side. From here, we are pretty much doing the exact same pattern throughout. We are going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4 of our 15s, followed by one of our bicones. Switching needles, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then that 3mm bicone, I'm going to go through it with the other needle. So it's the same shape, so they're just kind of capping off the piece right there. We're going to do 4 of our 15s on either side. And then we are going to once again go through the Eva, this side from the V up toward that opening side. Once you do it on one side, you're going to do it on the other as well too. 4 more 15s through that Eva bead, and then we're going to create that crisscross shape in the middle with 2 15s, a 3mm bicone, 2 15s, and into the next one of our Eva beads.
This summer, every mood deserves a look. The PotomacBeads Kit Box. 3 kits, 1 subscription, 5 looks. For less than $55 a month, get 3 unique projects. Free shipping plus a complete set of jewelry making tools. A welcome gift when you subscribe quarterly. Create something beautiful for every occasion. The PotomacBeads Kit Edition. Subscribe today.
As you're building, you're just going to continue to do that same V shape and the same kind of crisscross X there in the middle, the whole length of your bracelet. Once you get approximately 14-ish of your Eva beads on, I could have done 12 from my size wrist. You're going to come out of the last one just like you've been doing, where you do 4 seed beads, or you do 3 there because I missed one. I'll have to add one there. And what I'm going to do then is go in and do a bunch of 15 O's. So I added 36 15 O's to this thread and needle on just one side. From here, I'm going to go back through the piece there and back through that shared 2mm bead. And you want to make sure if you're using a different size bead, if you're doing 11s, that you have enough of the seed beads there to make it over whatever button you're doing. I'm going to go back through now all of these seed beads one more time, reinforcing this loop before we come back down the other side. Up and over. And I like the simplicity of the design as is. So if you want to keep it nice and simple, even wear it as an anklet, maybe add a couple more for a little bit length, you can do so. You could even add it as the center of a necklace. Just pretty with those V's kind of crossing through. It reminded me of the light rays that come up at sunrise, which is why we got that name. All right, so from here, I'm going to also come down through that 2mm bicone. So both needles come through the 2mm bicone, both go through that loop there. And then what we're going to do is we are going to spread our needles. One is going to go to the right and one is going to go to the left. So I'm going to go down the right here. Remember, I needed to add a 15 in there. I'm just going to plop it in now. You don't have to do that. That was just my error. And then I'm going to come out through my Eva bead there on the right and out through the Eva bead on the left. Seed beads first, and then down through my Eva bead. Now my needles are in position if I want to go in and to decorate even more along the design. If you don't want to, take that one needle, go through those 2 seed beads through that one, and then tie it off. Instead, what we're going to do is add some seed beads along the sides here to build it out a little bit and make it a little bit wider. Now I've done one section on the right side, or what is the left side now, and I'm going to show you on the right. So we're coming out the Eva. It's very simple. We're going to add 1 15-0, 1 crystal, 1 15-0, and when we're there, we're going to go through the next Eva bead. And that just pops another little crystal in the middle. From here, I want you to go down through 2 of your 15s that are along the side of the V side of the Eva. Add 2 more 15s, a crystal, 2 more 15s, and then go over to the opposite side through the last 2 15s and out through the next Eva bead. And you'll see how that just kind of fills that in and adds a little bit more bling in the interior. Do you need to do this? Absolutely not. It's kind of up to you. But I'm going to keep going here. 15 crystal, 15 on both the left and the right. And you're just going through the next one. Step up through those 2 seed beads there. 1 and 2. There's going to be 4 seed beads there. You're only going through 2. You add 1 and 2 15s along with a crystal, along with 2 15s. Hop over to the opposite side there and go through the 2 15s and the Eva. That's it. I'm going to go the whole length of the bracelet, adding in these extra little lines of my sunrise. Once you get to the end of the design here, you're going to use this opportunity to reinforce that clasp, going back up through those 15 O's. And you'll notice I have that one thread just kind of hanging out there, going through the crystal, up through the seed beads along the side, wailing out there through the button. If you can get through those seed beads, great job. It's sometimes hard to get through, so what I do is just tuck right below them. If you don't come through going through the seed beads, it's hard to get them once you're in there because of the curve shape. And I just tuck right underneath there, so that way you don't see the thread through. Coming down the opposite side then, Go through all those seed beads. Again, it can be a little tight. I'm getting through what I can. 2 at a time, 1 at a time. Get that needle in between there. All right. Back down through that 3 millimeter bicone. I don't know why I keep wanting to say it's a 2. And then from here, I'm going to go over towards the side here. And because I have white thread and a white Eva bead, I'm going to bring the thread and needle here that's hanging out that I went up through the 2 beads thinking I still had to go through some more and add some more, and I'm going to actually bring that back down. We're going to tie off those thread ends right there. Right over left, left over right. It's a beautiful thing about a 2 needle project is when you're done, you pretty much just tie the ends together. And if you need to add more thread, you just tie the ends together and start with a new piece needle on each end. From here, to separate out the threads a little bit, I'm going to take one of my needles and I'm going to go down through the Eva bead here, pull that knot that I just created kind of towards the center, and then I'm going to burn off those thread edges to finish my Sunrise Eva bracelet. I just wanted to show it on because it's such a pretty little dainty bracelet, but has lots of bling and character with those chevron shapes. Thanks so much for joining me in creating this Sunrise Eva bracelet. I hope to see many that you make on our Facebook page for beading and jewelry making. Remember, if you need supplies, subscribe, get a kit subscription, and we'll send you 3 new kits each month. In addition to that, if you need more materials, remember to go back to the beginning of the video. You can look down underneath the description and click on those links. As always, thanks so much for joining me. You can give a little thumbs up or comment below. We'd love to hear from you. And stay tuned for more inspirational designs.